Arne Slot has been sacked. Where do Liverpool go from here? The Dutch manager has been let go by Liverpool just a year after winning the Premier League title. Now, there are two different views on how you take this decision, and that is whether you're a Liverpool fan or whether you're not a Liverpool fan. If you're a Liverpool fan, the sense I get from online and things that you hear from the club and friends who are Liverpool fans is they wanted Slot gone. And the reason Liverpool fans would say that, and I think are feeling that, is firstly the brand of football, nowhere near what it used to be under Klopp in terms of intensity, pressing, that sort of heavy metal football that they used to call it. It's very slow, it's quite lethargic, can be really dull to watch even if they're winning the game. Secondly, I don't think he really connected with the fans emotionally. It's a very emotional club in the same way Klopp did. Klopp really inherited and sort of embraced the whole culture of the city and really had that special connection with the fans. And the third point, it was a joke of a title defence really, wasn't it? They were never in the title race. They've actually finished 5th, 5 points behind 4th. We're lucky that Bournemouth didn't creep up and actually overtake them in 5th, to be honest. And so you can see it from a Liverpool fan's point of view that it's just a clean sweep, get rid of him, because you don't want it lingering on to next season and carrying on the form that they had at the end of the season and sacking him in October or at Christmas. Now, if you're someone who isn't a Liverpool supporter or not involved with the club, I would say the opinion is it's very harsh. Yeah, all the things I said, the football's not brilliant, the title defence was a joke, but they still got Champions League football and they won a league title last year. Now, you can say it's on the back of Klopp's team and Klopp's football, but it was still Slot that took them to the title. Klopp didn't win it the season before with them. And there were other factors. Obviously, the terrible passing of Diogo Jota really affected the club, as it would. Key players not performing how they used to. I mean, let me just give you an example on Mo Salah. Mo Salah went from scoring 29 goals and having 18 assists in the Premier League to 7 goals, 7 assists. That's a massive drop-off from the player that's driving the team, scoring the goals, winning games. Virgil van Dijk this year wasn't at his level. Andy Robertson, obviously they knew that was coming because they tried to replace him with Kirkes. And then I get onto the new signings, which just haven't worked. And now they might be Klopp signings, or they might be signings from above him, but they haven't worked yet. Kirkes didn't play very well. Frimpong's been a disaster, left out of the Dutch squad. Isak not played well, obviously had a massive injury. Ekitike was probably the best signing, and again he got a massive injury. And Wirtz is showing promise, but he's not quite there yet. But it just feels really harsh to not let Slot at least embed these players another year, build more of his team, and give it a go. So the fact that I think the players have let him down, that's one reason that it's quite harsh. 2, like I said, he's already secured Champions League football, which, if you're not going to fight for the league, definitely make sure you get in the Champions League. Now I want to move on to the Liverpool owners, and it's just a bit bizarre, the timing of it. Why has it taken them a week to sack him? They would have known by the Sunday, by the game, that they would have Champions League football next year and nothing was going to change in a week. So why not just sack him on Sunday? Or even if you go further back to that, they could have announced a couple of weeks ago, a month ago, that Slot was leaving at the end of the season, and that would have given them the opportunity to go and get Xabi Alonso instead of Chelsea getting him. Because I'm sure Xabi Alonso must be, something deep down in his mind, be thinking, I would have liked that job, I would have took that job. Liverpool are in a better position than Chelsea, and Liverpool would have loved Xabi Alonso, the fans would have loved Xabi Alonso. Now they've got to pivot to different managers. Now, Iraola from Bournemouth, who's just left, is currently the favourite. Now, that might be a good appointment. He plays more attractive football, probably will connect better with the Liverpool fans. But I just don't get the timing from the Liverpool owners. But that's the decision they've made, and whether it's the right one or not, we'll end up finding out next season, and we'll see who they get. Liverpool fans, let me know what you think. I'm assuming you're quite happy with the news. If you don't support Liverpool, let us know what you think. Do you think it's a bit harsh, or again, do you think it's the right decision? Like and subscribe.